I'm here to share one of my teaching experiences in a recently concluded course that I teach every year called Business Communication. As a teacher, in the age of AI, there are a lot of challenges that we face. And one of them is to how to draw and retain attention of the students in the class, and of course outside the class too at times. One of the primary challenges in the class is that when the students are occupied with their screen through whatever digital devices they carry to the classroom, either it could be phone or a tab. So I thought, rather than stopping them from using, how I can make use of that digital device as part of their learning. So in addressing this challenge, what I did after each session, I asked the students to come to the board and share what they have learned and put that. So basically at the end of each session or beginning of next session, students are randomly called to come to the board and share their experiences, write it on the board and create a collage of it. And in doing that, so every day there would be a beautiful collage on the board, and that gave me further idea that at the end of the course, when some students came to me asking me how they would prepare for the exam, since they understood the concepts in the class, but since I take some sort of unstructured approach in teaching, where I ask the students to share their opinions on topics like gender and communication, culture and communication, business, how business is viewed typically from economic point of view, from political point of view, and what it means to really connect planet, people, and profit. So all those things were discussed one by one, but putting them together or connecting the dots was, for some students, was challenging. And at that point, I invited groups of students. Typically I I actually divide the class into multiple groups, and each group would have maximum five students and minimum 3 students. And these groups were invited and saying that based on their group understanding, they could really visualize the class through this digital poster. And then we would be screening their posters in the class, and the students would also have to evaluate. So there is a peer evaluation component, and in doing so, they would also criticize each other and also appreciate in case there are beautiful things in those posters. The reason I in fact had this poster competition is that there are 2 reasons. One, that how they visualize the whole course, because imagination plays a very important role, and I draw from this theory called architectonic communication, because even when we communicate, if we have a frame or the space we imagine, we are in a better position to structure our communication. And at the same time, we need to be a little more creative in the age of AI, otherwise our communication would be very homogeneous. How to bring authentic voice in our communication, and at the same time adding unique touch to that particular communication is very important. And that is how students also, each group saw each other's creation, and they learn from each other and also critique each other's creation. And ultimately, I as a teacher also learn how to possibly teach better and engage the students at the end.
The business communication class enabled me to have a broad and spanning discussions across different domains with my peers. It helped me provoke myself to think along different lines with respect to society, economics, and how it all combines together in the context of business communication. What I benefited from the most were ultimately the assessments that were made for the course. Like in the midterm, we were required to do a SWOT analysis for ourselves and talk about how we fit and our dream company fit together. So given that there was a summer internship placement going on, that really helped me to reorient myself and be prepared for my interviews. And ultimately, we were also required to speak out a narrative with respect to the same. So that helped me, beyond writing about it, articulate it in tangible terms, which again contributed to my interview preparedness.
Overall, the course, though it says business communication, taught me how to listen to myself from within and then communicate it, which shows genuineness. And that, I think, makes a lot of difference out there when we do a business. The overall assessment made sure that we were not only good at internalizing our thoughts, articulating it, but also presenting it in a way where people understand. Incorporating different views and thoughts was also an important part of this class. It was a great experience.